Hey, Pastor Keith here, and I just wanted to share with you a little something that I've written. I've started to do a little bit more writing, and sometimes just for entertainment, sometimes some insight, whatever, but I just hope you enjoy it. But today, the one that I'm going to start with, the one I'm going to read you first, is called Too Much Coffee. Too much coffee. That's what he always said. I heard it almost every time we met together. He worked for a large builder in the area, and I was tasked with doing the drywall repairs in homes after the settlement cracks had formed. So he would do the inspection and set up an appointment for me to come through and make the repairs. He always met me there, and he would introduce me to the homeowner. And he always said kind things to the homeowner about me. I only realize it now as I look back that these words had a way of making me feel confident in what I was about to do, and I think it also made the homeowner feel confident that I actually was the right man for the job. It was like he was this trust bridge builder. He made everything run smoothly, and the nice thing was that most of the time it did run smoothly. He would talk to the homeowner and keep them entertained while I got the work done. But almost every visit to a home we had, he would ask to use their restroom, and then follow his inquiry with the phrase, "Too much coffee," as if he needed this valid reason for needing to use the restroom. Like they were appalled and offended that he would not have taken care of his business before arriving in their sacred home. As if to say, listen, I hate to do this to you, this thing that every human being on the planet has to do on a very regular basis, but I do have a valid reason for this inappropriate intrusion into your space. You see, I've simply had too much coffee. And there's no way that this situation can be avoided. And graciously, willingly, they allow him to use their commode. And it's always very polite, and it never causes a scene. And yet now, these many years later, I'm questioning, why do I even remember this? Is it simply the strange yet relatable idea that I too often feel like I need to give a reason for something that really needs no reason given? A simple, could I use your restroom, would be a perfectly acceptable question. But I find myself often feeling like I too need to give a reason, like a reason why I can't do something, or a reason why I made a certain decision, or chose to purchase a particular object, or read a certain book, or watch something on TV. In the course of telling someone where my wife and I ate supper one night, I even had to throw in this disclaimer: we had a gift card, as if I need to justify how could we even dream of spending money at eating out at this particular restaurant. It wasn't even that expensive of a restaurant. So in writing this, I realized that it has a lot to do with an unhealthy preoccupation with what people think about me. I must control the narrative. I must tell them what to think of me. I must have them like me. Actually, maybe that's why I liked working with Bill so much. He took care of that interaction for me. He told the homeowner what to think about me. He may have had his own issues and insecurities to deal with, but he was exactly what I needed every time I entered the home of someone I didn't know. Hopefully, I, in my weaknesses and imperfections, can be exactly what someone else needs. And if I ever find myself in an uncomfortable situation, I can just tell them, hey, I've had too much coffee. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this writing. It's just kind of an attempt. I want to start to increase some of our church's social media presence. So if you liked it, I would encourage you to share it with someone. And hopefully I'll be posting these every now and then. So anyway, thank you for listening.